What is going on, everybody? Welcome over here to the channel. Today, well, today we are shipwrecked. We were on a cruise and our boat went down. It sunk. Luckily, we had a little raft and we were able to make it to this random island. Now, I have not explored this island. I don't even know where we are at. But we have $0 to our name. Luckily, it seems like there's some people here and well, hopefully we can do something. Um, I'm definitely in a predicament, but I'm gonna break roleplay here for a minute, and I want to get into some of the rules of this playthrough in this series. We are calling this the Shipwrecked series, and it is a redo of my Start from Scratch series. This time, I want to do it correctly. The first episode I did of our other one did not come out the way I wanted it to, and luckily this map just so happened to come out today, and it was a perfect substitute for that series. And I want to get into the settings really quick. We are on hard economic difficulty. We will be running a 3x time scale instead of the 5x time scale. Crop destruction is on, periodic plowing off, field stone on, weeds on, disaster destruction enabled, fuel usage is set to high. Let me go ahead and turn all these off because if we hire any of these island inhabitants, they cannot purchase anything for us. We cannot do anything on anybody else's land unless we own the land. And everything else is kind of the same as far as the settings go. But let's get into the rules really quick. So we are starting with $0. We have to figure out a way to earn some income and actually start from scratch. Now, the main objective of this series is we need to own this island by the time we are done. And let us go ahead and zoom out really quick on the map. This is the island. And there's 198 different plots of land that we can purchase. But we have a lot to do. We have a lot to figure out. One, how to even remotely start earning some income on here. So I'm going to go up to this village. It doesn't even seem like it's a village. It just seems like it's a building. And I'm going to talk to them really quick and find out if there's any way to earn money or if there's anything going on this island that we should know about. And we will go from there. Well, I just went in there and chatted with them. I guess there's like 4 or 5 other people that live on this island and have been here for the last like decade or so. They came here because I guess they heard word that there was pirate treasure on this island. I guess pirates used to come here back in the day and stash their treasure all over this island. They did tell me if I could find any of that treasure that they would pay me a nice pretty penny for it. And we really have no other options or no other choices. So I guess let us go ahead and start looking. Now, if I was a pirate, I mean, I would. I you think there would be some telltale signs, but who knows? Like, I really have no idea as to where to even begin to look. I mean, this rock over here kind of looks like it would be a landmark of some sort. I guess we can check around there. There's another rock over there we could go check around. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that we can find something, because otherwise we're kind of in a predicament. Now, I guess the chief of this island, he owns the whole thing, and he did say he would sell some ground to us so that way we could actually start, you know, working. I've seen other container ships go by on the ocean, but I have no way of flagging them down or any way of getting off this island. So I guess let's do a real thorough search here. See, if it was me, I would have buried treasure right here. Let's take a look. I mean, I'm not seeing anything over here. Is there anything over here, maybe? I really don't want to go swimming, but I guess we'll get wet. I really have no idea what I'm looking for either. I sure hope there's no sharks in this water. Ah, what is this? That looks like a gold nugget. Can we pick it up? Ah, look at that. We have found, well, they call it a collectible, but we're going to call it gold nuggets. So we found a gold nugget. And they did pay us very well for it. They paid us $21,000 for it. That's not bad at all. Well, we're not broke anymore, but I don't think that's enough to actually get a start going. I guess let's go ahead and keep walking around the island a little bit. Maybe we can find something else. I think my best bet is to really check out all these stone structures on this island that kind of stand out. I would be using these as landmarks if it was myself. So let's make our way up here and let's see if we can't find something else. Now, they don't know how many of these pieces of treasure are on this island. They didn't give me any of that information. I don't even know if they know. But let's go ahead and take a nice good look through here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Look at that. We found another one. Man, these pay good. So that put us up to $42,000. Cannot complain about that at all. So at least we have some money we can actually do something with. Let's go talk to the chief and let's see how much he's willing to sell these plots of land for. Maybe we can do something. You know, I actually kind of like this island. He did say they do get shipments in. So, I mean, if we decide to stay here, we could get things shipped over to us. He said they're quick about deliveries when you make a purchase. So, who knows? We may just stay here. Alright, so we just got done talking to the chief, and he said each square plot of land is about, he's charging about $40,000 per each square. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start off and we're going to buy farmland plot 173. He wants $40,000 for it. But it looks like there's a nice group of trees on there that we can actually, you know, start cutting some wood and making some money there. So let's go ahead and pay the chief off. And that leaves us with $2,000 to our name. He said they do have a store here, so let's see what they have at the store. Oh, it looks like we can order pretty much anything. Well, I guess let's pick up a chainsaw. I think we'll go with the still. I think they're leading us on here to have all these type of supplies and to be able to purchase whatever we need. What kind of sorcery is going on here? But at least we own a plot of land and a chainsaw. That counts for something, right? Well, let's make our way up to our new plot of land and kind of check it out. This is definitely going to be a workout trying to drag some of these trees back to their shop to sell. They said they'll buy anything. Okay. So it's definitely on a hill, but it looks like we have a lot of lumber to work with. Alright, alright. Well, I guess let us get to work. This looks like a good one. Let's start here. Timber. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to properly do this. Let's go ahead and delimit. I think we got most of the limbs. Kind of looks that way. Alright. I guess let us go ahead and start cutting and hauling. We really have no other choice. How long are we? Why am I not getting the measuring? Well, I guess let's see what we can pick up here. Nope. Quit doing that. There we go. Alright. Well, we can pick it up. We can carry it. I guess let's make a bunch of trips back and forth. Well, this is going to take us a really long time if we only got $9 for that. Hopefully this tree will pay more than just that. Otherwise, we're in trouble. I think we may be better off looking for more treasure. But let's go ahead and get this cut up and see what we end up with. I don't know what happened to my measuring. I don't know what I did. I guess we're just gonna make guesses here. And hopefully we can pick it up. Okay, that was a little better. We got almost $90 for that chunk of wood. Okay, maybe this won't be as bad as I thought it would be. So, I guess cue some music and let's get to work. Shoo! That is some hard work. Well, we've made about $2,000 so far. And I was talking to the chief prior to purchasing our plot, and he's got some vehicles for sale. So I think I'm going to try to earn enough to be able to buy a pickup. At least that way we can get around the island, and we should be able to haul some more wood at a time. Now, I didn't think the chief would be so mad if we had a tree fall on his land that we don't own. Well, he won't let us cut it up. He's very stern, I should say. So, I guess that piece of wood's just going to stay there for now. But I'm going to go ahead and keep grinding. We're going to get some more trees cut. And I will tune in once we've got enough money to buy a pickup and maybe a place to sleep. So I will see you here in a bit. Well, after several trees in, we've made quite a bit of progress. I've gotten a lot of trees cut, and looks like we're sitting at about $14,000 as of now. So I think we have enough to purchase a truck. Still too big. There we go. I guess we're gonna take this chunk of lumber back. We'll sell this off. This is almost too heavy. Maybe I'll just walk back. It's gonna let me run. But we're gonna sell this off, and we're gonna, I guess, go into the store here and see if we can't purchase one of these pickups he's got. Alright, so we got about $14,364. We do have to pick up a place to sleep. And let's see what they've got as far as pickups go. Here we go. We found another Chevy. This one's a little better. So let us go ahead. I'm cool with everything. I'm not trying to spend any more money other than maybe a color. And maybe a fifth wheel hitch if he's got one. Don't need to change any of that. We gotta put some side steps on it, I guess. It's gotta look good, right? Okay, here's our hitches. So we can put a drop hitch on it, a bulletproof hitch, a standard hitch. Okay, I'm fine with standard hitch. So let us go ahead and change the color. Do we go... I think we go with Old Black Beauty. Yeah. If we had a stripe, I would do a stripe, but I'm happy with that. And that's going to cost us $9,500. So we're going to go ahead and make this purchase. And that leaves us with about $4,800 left. But we have a pickup now that we can actually haul some more lumber in. Actually, let me go ahead and take a look. Maybe we can go ahead and pick up a small trailer too? Let's take a quick gander. Ooh, that's about $4,200. That's a little much. We could pick up this little two-wheel trailer. I mean, that's not a bad idea. What's this thing looking like? Okay. This thing's a little bigger than that, and it looks like we could fit a little more lumber on that. And that would still leave us with about $3,000 left. We could at least buy a tent. I think we'll go standard. No cover. Yeah, let's pick up a trailer too. And he's already got him out here. This guy's quick, let me tell you. This trailer's bigger than my truck. Alright. Well, I guess let us go ahead and purchase a tent, too. Alright, so we went ahead and bought ourselves a tent. Let's get back over to our new chunk of land. And there we go. We got ourselves a nice little setup now. We got ourselves a place to sleep, got ourselves a new pickup truck, and a trailer. So now we'll really be able to start hauling some lumber. But I think that's what we're going to call it on today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the new take to this series, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.